star effect.
Yeah.
So as long as you've got the charisma, and you seem to be more like.
And you got tactics. Good tactics as well. I mean,
Where's the other thing? He does
talk
actually
to
do.
the camera when he talks.
Yeah, and he does do a bit of research as well. So it's like he's not one of those Muslims who does.
God loves you. God cares about you.
Yeah, he's looked some stuff up. I've heard him actually speak some of the stuff he's looked up.
Jesus Christ. He alone is God.
And he's not a good idiot. I mean, I found that he had effective tactical.
From the heart of heart.
Yeah.
You're so stubborn. You're like a donkey. If you don't repent, you die and go to hell. I've seen you here for years. You've been fighting, stopping the gospel. But God cares about you, and God loves you. He's fighting for your soul. The devil will have it. If you don't repent, you will die and go to hell.
The other thing as well I noticed is that in the one where you're standing up, you can
repent from your sins. You can go to hell. Of course, you got a choice. If you want to go to hell, it will be your choice. You can make that choice. But I'm telling you right now, repent from your sin. He died for you. He suffered for you. He shed his blood for you. He gave his life for you. He died for your soul. Jesus. He died for your soul. Jesus Christ. He alone is God. Jesus Christ. He alone is God. Jesus. One name, the name of Jesus Christ. Only one name, name of Jesus Christ. Only one name, only one way. Jesus Christ is the only way. Only one name, only one way. Jesus Christ is the only name. There's only one way, only one name. Jesus Christ is the only way. Jesus Christ, He died for your sins.
You know,
Jesus Christ, shed His blood for you. Jesus Christ, He suffered for you. Jesus Christ.
But here's the important thing: to expose it, you need someone who can actually read Arabic and knows what the words mean. Because
Jesus
what I've got is
Christ,
I've got my Warsh Quran, which is only Arabic. So I want to get them to translate it properly. But if you try and translate it properly, what's in the Arabic Quran, it's actually, there's one word which doesn't make sense. So I want to see what they say.
He died for everyone. He died for everyone. His name is Jesus Christ. He's the only way. Jesus Christ. He's the only way. Jesus Christ. He's the only truth. Jesus Christ. He's the only life. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Only one way. Only one name. Jesus Christ. He's the only way. Only one name. Only one way. Jesus Christ. He's the only way. Only one name. Only one way. Jesus Christ. He's the only way. Only one name. Only one way. He's the only way. Jesus Christ. He's the only way. Jesus Christ. He's the only truth. Jesus Christ. He's the only way. He's the only way. Jesus Christ. Only one name. Only one way. Jesus Christ. Only way. Only one way. Only one way. Jesus Christ. Only way. He's the only way.
When you look at the defense, it's some serious mental gymnastics.
Jesus Christ.
But what makes it worse is whether or not Muhammad was real or not. Because
I think there was someone called
No, you see, Muhammad's a title. So you can have multiple people called that.
Praise God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't even supposed to be his proper name, is it? It's just some other name they had.
Yeah, Shafi.
Yeah.
And he was a slave of Allah before he was
Yeah. So because of that, you know that if it's a title for him, then he can be a title for other people as well. Yeah. Trying to see who's good at Arabic. I don't mind that.
He
guy's not. No, I just Arabic, can you like read a newspaper, Arabic newspaper?
Give us a strong iman, the motivation.
He probably knew you were coming.
I'm just going to say I don't know until he goes away.
No, he does because he's the one who actually... No, he's one of the guys who was translating my tweet.
Right, the message. And I preach this eternity.
All right. You okay?
I'm doing
Yeah? All right. I was looking up something interesting yesterday. You see the Arabic word?
Hosasan? Hosasan? Hold on.
What is?
Hold on one second. Hosasan, my share, our share. You say our share.
Our share.
Our share, yeah.
Right, okay. So if we
أو كيف أكثر من قصتنا من الغزو or
So for sure that's how you say our share. So what does that word look like?
Qittana.
Right, and would that be our cat?
Arabic language is vast. The verse, so it might mean different things.
Right.
Because Qittana that mean our cat.
All right.
But
So,
and Qittana that mean our share. And Qittana, the same written, it mean our share at the same time.
if he doesn't, you just said
No,
our.
but I'm telling you, it's according to the verse. For example, if a cat passing by,
Yeah.
I can say, this is our cat. This is our cat.
Yeah.
And regarding share, this is our Qittana,
Yeah,
our
but,
share from. So it depends about the verse.
yeah, but remember, you read that sentence.
I read it, yeah.
And
This talking about the booty, not about the cat. Share of a booty, not share of a cat.
oh yeah, but it's not cat because remember.
No, it's not cat.
Yeah, but the verse in the Quran is Allah giving our share of the punishment.
Okay.
Yeah, so isn't that the same as our share of the beauty?
You know, our share from the punishment is that what they deserve according what they have done, and this life from evil, they will have their share to pay on the day of a judgment for the suffering.
Right.
So even some people will God treat them with His mercy after they have their share and hellfire. They will be bring out so to enjoy paradise and live a good life.
Right. So
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get that. But do you know of any examples where our share would be Qittana rather than our cat? Have you got any examples? Because it sounds to me like it really is an error in the Quran. It's not actually Arabic.
Okay. This is the main subject.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be ready to go around it for half an hour, and explain it. I already explained, and do you have something else to talk about?
Right. So you're saying that the Quran is correct in what it says there?
I didn't talk about the Quran. You brought the word from the Quran. I'm trying to explain to you, even from outside the Quran, as an Arabic speaker, what does that mean and how it comes. Simple as that.
Yeah.
You may accept, you may reject, it's fine.
Right. So what it says in the Quran. So you don't know of any other examples where Qittana is used to mean our share. So it sounds like it's a mistake.
You want to consider it mistake? Okay, don't believe in the Quran.
Right, but then shouldn't, if it really is a mistake, should we then tell other Muslims?
Other Muslims who are Arabic,
Yeah.
they would understand the word the way I understand it and the way I explain it. So for us, Muslim speaker Arabic would not find it as a mistake.
But what about the non-Muslims?
As the non-Muslims, they might get confused about it. And this is why I said you need to follow the verse, what it means, or before the word itself or after, because you will come to a conclusion to explain it itself, because the Quran can explain itself as well.
But the vast majority of the Muslims can't speak Arabic.
Fair enough.
So
Let them learn.
Right. So when I looked on the website for that particular verse, most of the translators put in our share, but I noticed there's one particular translator who's a doctor something.
Let me say something to the brother.
All right.
The Quran message, to submit to one God and obey Him and do good deeds. Regarding when people come to a text and they just pick up one word and they just want to prove that it is wrong and it's not from revelation from God, fair enough. But as a whole, Quran talk about lot of topic and subject different. So it's up to us to reflect upon the essence of the real message in the Quran.
okay, but if I'm reading something and it means something else in another language, and I have to learn that other language, it's not a problem for me.
It will be a problem. Okay, let's say it will be a problem. This is why I said you need to follow the verses itself to tell you what's the meaning of this word in particular. So you read only maybe the verse before or the verse after, so you come to a conclusion that it's not talking about something specific, but even if it might be similarity between the word you're reading and another word. Am I clear?
Right. So you know that particular doctor, the one that he didn't want to put our sharing. He said put Qittana. Do you think the others were right and that particular translator he was wrong?
It might be.
So the fact he didn't want to put our sharing, and he's a doctor who is doing a translation of the Quran.
You know, like I cannot answer what he was doing, but if the majority give you the explanation and one is different, maybe the way he understand it is different, because
Right, but maybe it's because he just, like I showed you at the beginning, the our share. So he knows what our share is in Arabic. But the others, because anyone who knows what our share means and they're honest, can they really say our share means a different word? Would you be able to do that?
Okay, if let's say there are 7 people talking about one word, and 6 people give you the right word, and one he different from all of them.
Yeah.
Would you accept him or the other 6?
No,
By the way, you're wearing it the other way around. It doesn't matter anyway because it looks nice anyway. It's okay.
Oh man.
It's fine. It's not a big deal. Anyway.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Save me.
What I do is I'd go to an independent source and I'd try multiple Arabic translation sources to see what they say. So when I put, whenever I put the word Qittana into a translation source, it always says our cat. So that's what the translation sources say.
Okay, Qittana yawm al-hisab. Is it possible to have cat and the day of judgment? What's that to do with cat or animal or cow and the day of judgment? Because he's talking about judgment. And then you have this Qittana yawm al-hisab.
Yeah.
Is it possible that or acceptable that he talk about some animal and the day of judgment is not even related?
Yeah, but there's an explanation though. If you want to know what the explanation is.
I don't need now I know the verse itself.
Yeah, but there's an explanation for why that one word is there.
I don't think.
Yeah, but
I don't need to hear the explanation. I told you I read the Arabic Quran many times, and as
but if it says
for you it might whatever you want it. Okay.
he's not happy, doesn't want to see. He prefers the lies over the truth. So that's what happens. Yeah, so he, and here's the thing, if it's something like that in the Bible, they would be coming day in, day out with it. And they'd come with a translation source and we'd say, we agree with it, but Muslims notice they don't have to agree with anything.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the cop-out is Arabic. The cop-out is the Arabic is a English language.
But the problem is, like I found out yesterday, if you get the word and put it into translation source, you always get the same answer back. And it's not our share, it's always cat. Every time. You will not get the actual translation sources to give you share, never. And the thing about it is, the reason why they do that is because the word for our cat is Qittana, so there's an extra letter. He thinks already, but it's like he's made his decision. But you see, that's how the bias works. That the rules are different for the Bible and the Quran.
There's no other targets.
Well, you see that guy with the hat who they're listening to. I think he knows Arabic as well. Yeah. You see the way it's like you have to hunt around like an assassin.
He wants to ask you a quick question, alright?
Ask me a question.
Yeah.
Do you know Arabic where you can read a newspaper?
I speak Arabic fluently.
Right.
It's my mother tongue.
Right, okay, that's good.
And I'm always telling you the truth.
Yeah.
Even if against our religion.
Yeah.
I spoke to him before.
Me?
I spoke to him there.
Yeah. We had a good discussion.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this, I don't know if it's a bit bright. I don't
But
know.
my glass knows me. I cannot read it.
Oh, right.
Is it in Arabic?
Yes, it's an Arabic word.
Oh. Unless you have a voice here, sound. I cannot read with this sun. It's the sun as well, reflection.
All right.
Shade.
Huh?
Shade. You can put it close to your face.
Okay, let's try to.
Okay.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
No, because the sun's coming this way, so you have to come this side.
Okay.
But the thing is, if you're looking into the sun, it might be a bit bright.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it. Okay, where's the?
Yeah.
Where's this sentence?
No, well, it's a word.
Okay. This is one word. It says hissatuna. It could be hissa. Sorry, lesson in a class.
Right.
Hissa, we say I have a hissa, noun of it, the noun, hissa, mean a lesson in a class.
Right.
Say example, or say hissatuna in class 1.
Okay.
That means you have a lesson in class 1.
Right.
You must go there, example, talking to students.
All right. I've got
You're learning Arabic?
No, we're just doing a bit of an investigation.
I don't mind helping you if you like learn Arabic. No problem.
Yeah.
I'm a teacher, by the way. I'm a teacher, English to Arabic.
All right.
Interpreter, exactly.
Yeah.
But I can teach English and Arabic.
See
Okay.
that.
أوقف أكثر من حصتنا أو if أكثر. It doesn't make sense. It's not proper sentence.
All right.
It doesn't make sense. It's not proper sentence. It's not completed.
Right.
Even it's not at all. There's no sentence here. Just words.
Right.
Like I know the words individually,
Yeah.
but there is no meaning. The sentence.
Oh, it must have been because
It's not a sentence.
All right.
Good sentence. I mean.
Yeah. I think no, what it is, I think it's. I think the way they did the sentence, it wasn't. Yeah.
The animal is in the dog's mouth.
So can
You would get it.
All right. I don't know. How about that word?
My cat.
Oh,
Our cat.
Our cat, right?
our
Yeah.
cat. Plural. It's a plural.
Right.
It's not singular.
Right.
It's
Okay.
a plural.
Yeah.
Or so people talking. Oh, this is our cat. For
Right.
example, my family was our cat.
Yeah.
It's not my cat because it's
Right.
a plural.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just quickly hold this.
You're learning Arabic, I think.
Huh?
You're learning Arabic. Are you in a class? Arabic class?
No. It's to do with it's actually to do with the translator.
There's a chance, or a high chance the person
I can't make this one larger. Sorry.
disease in the saliva of a dog. Would you accept that?
I can give you 5 minutes more because
All right.
some people
All right, yeah.
was talking about topic and try to catch them.
Yeah.
No problem. It's the Quran.
Yeah.
Arabic.
Yeah, well, you don't want any English in it. That'll give the game away.
Oh, you change it now to debate, I think.
But no, I just want to find something out.
I can explain to you the sentence.
Yeah.
That's
No
not
problem.
wise
Yes.
tale. That's not scientific. That's the opposite. No, that's the old wives' tale. That's not scientific. I can't tell you what one.
Do you have any views on the Taliban?
Huh?
The Taliban.
What?
Do you have a view on the Taliban?
They have a view of. You know, Taliban.
don't say things like that. You mean you're against violence?
What?
So what's jihad?
Huh?
So what's jihad?
What's my heart?
No, what is jihad? Jihad is violence.
Jihad is no violence. Jihad,
come
it means struggling.
But not in Islam, it doesn't.
Islam, jihad.
Okay. Is a woman allowed to do jihad?
That means if you jihad, if you go to war against people, against your belief.
So it's
that's
violence.
Jihad. It's not violence. It's defending yourself, defending your opinion.
Well,
you must say your myself. Like da'wah, I talked to you before. It has to be in respect and in
Are
peace.
disabled people allowed to do jihad?
Huh?
Are people who are blind or disabled, are they allowed to do jihad? If it's not, I mean, it's violence then.
Huh?
It is violence.
What, the jihad?
Yeah.
It's not violence, it's
Then
already.
why aren't blind people allowed to do jihad?
Why blind people do
Yeah,
jihad? Because they cannot fight.
So it's violence.
No, he's sarcastic. Anyway, what you mean? What he means, he doesn't like Western culture. That you.
You talk about India all the time.
Would you like Western culture? Would you like Western culture, English culture? Would you like?
Of course, I live
Do you
here.
like them or not?
I'm gonna answer
You have to make your mind up.
I'm gonna answer you.
He doesn't like them, so I don't like
No,
them.
no.
I don't like them.
No.
I don't like
Let me answer
anything
you.
English.
You asked him a question, but you don't want to let him answer.
Okay, yeah.
There is both. There is negativity
Yeah.
in all in family, in his family, in your family.
In general, have you have anything in common with English people
Yes,
as
you
a
have.
culture?
Yes, you have.
No, you don't.
Human being.
No. Oh wait, that's far away.
That's in common.
But what I'm saying that in a way, Somali culture.
I'm not Somali. I'm not
Okay. Why
I'm
about?
from
Why
Sudan.
about? We Asian culture. We have nothing in common with.
So why do you live in
With
England?
European people.
So why do you live here?
No, we don't have.
So why do you live
We don't
here?
have.
You don't live here?
So why do you live here?
I'm living there, but we don't have nothing in common.
Sorry.
Yeah. This is
I was talking to him.
honesty.
Later.
Yeah, it's honesty. We have to be honest. We have to be honest. It will be dismantled. Fucking India, piece of shit. You know? That's
That's God talking. That's God talking. He said,
yeah.
Prophet Dawood and Solomon
Right.
and knowledge.
Right, but what does that word?
Faddanna it means, what do you call it, a favor. They are a favor. وقال الحمد لله الذي فضلنا. They said, that's their comment. Their comment, Prophet Dawood and Solomon, they said, Alhamdulillah, God, he classified us in favor. That means we are in favor to God.
Yeah.
Because they are prophet, they are favor, all the prophets, they are favor to God better than us. Because they are closer to God. Because they are worshipping God maybe that time better than us. But still, we can worship God like them, but it's not like them, like what they have.
All right. So this particular word here. Huh?
In Arabic?
Yeah.
فضلنا. فضلنا, it means I put you as say example, all of you are my friends. I put you as my favor. Better than them.
Yeah.
You my favor,
So
as a friend.
Right.
Better what do you call it? Closer in my heart. Closer to me.
Right.
Let me put that because you are better. Example.
Sorry, brother. Yeah, I agree with you. But you know, we have to be honest. In terms of commonality, with Western culture, we have very little in common with them.
Yeah, but okay.
And you should know that. But we have very, very small in common with Western.
It's not very small.
Yeah.
The only say examples are Christian. We only say examples is Christian. In Islam, it says our friends they're better than other
I'm
people.
talking about European people.
But they could.
European.
No, I'm giving you example.
I'm talking about European people, white
yes,
European
yes.
people.
There is some
Do you
people.
have anything in common with them or not?
Yes, we have.
No,
We have.
I don't think so.
As long as they are in mankind, in humanity.
So they fixed it in the Warsh.
Christianity
Hmm?
is the
Oh, they must have fixed it in the Warsh.
Religion is different.
In the house, it says something
Christian,
different.
but you get a lot in common.
Okay.
Yes.
Asian could be Christian.
Yeah, but
so
that's
we-
Christian people as well.
But with European, we have to be honest. There is very small little in common.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's your opinion.
So,
Okay.
yes, my opinion. That's the truth. It's the truth.
Okay, it's all right. We're talking about something different, yeah? Because
Yeah, I
you
know.
asked me.
What I'm saying, we have to be honest. That's it.
Yeah, okay,
And
okay.
they should know that.
Yes, they know.
What you read in this book, we mean it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we shouldn't change the interpretation because to please these people.
No, of course. Who said that? Me?
Yeah, and me too. I don't know.
No, we didn't.
Whatever you say. If
No, we
you say
didn't.
that
Okay, in the Quran, it says, don't take the Christians and Jews as friends or protectors.
that's what I'm saying.
So why are you
Yeah.
taking us as protectors?
No, that's what I'm saying. We have to be honest to say that they are not our friends.
Okay, so we're not your friends.
Yeah, in a way it is according to the book. They are
But you're not supposed to take our protection.
Pardon?
But you're not supposed to take our protection.
Okay.
So why are you here, being protected by us?
But anyway, we are here to learn. We have to find out what is going on. That's
There
why
is some
You
people-
can't do that from
we
Afghanistan.
found out. We found out
Yeah,
there's nothing in common.
there is many refugees. They came here.
Yeah.
Because they have a.
Their countries be taken.
They will be killed there.
Yeah, and also the people who
There is some protection from here.
the same country who has got the hands over there.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
There is-
Where's my reparations?
It's very complicated. We know.
So it's
We know there is.
and it's somebody
Where's my reparations?
your friend said.
Of course, but,
And we have to be honest.
Are you
and
finished? Because I have to go.
frank about
Right,
it.
yeah.
That's why the Afghans are trying to come into the
What's
West.
the point about Fatima?
And is that why the Afghans are trying to come to the West?
Can you come this way, please? Can you come to like talk to you?
So you're from Afghanistan, and the Afghans are trying to leave, and the Afghans are trying to leave your country to come to the West.
I'm Afghani.
And they're trying to leave to come to the
I
West.
love to be back in my country.
So why don't you go
I
back?
want to be back.
When no one's stopping
not
you.
without my people.
No, so why don't you go on your own?
I want all people who are not European in this country to live, with me, together.
No, well, we don't want to leave.
We have nothing in common.
So, no, if you don't have
With
anything in
European
common,
culture, we
why
have
do you
to be
stay
honest,
here?
Nothing in common.
He doesn't like the country, but he stays here.
And we want
Well, so why don't you leave?
country like India, this fucking country, should no.
Like a scratch record, ain't it?
You praise that country.
Well, it'd be hard to read.
I'm holding his thing. Is this filming? Are you filming?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got work. I've got a job.
But this is the reality. Nothing in common.
Help me
And
out
this
with
man
this guy.
said it.
Help me out with this guy.
This man said it. You have nothing in common with
He doesn't like England. He lives in England. He doesn't like the West. He lives in the West. And he wants to go back to Afghanistan. Yeah, he wants
The
to
majority of Afghans want Sharia. No, here they want it, The majority they want it. Do you have problem with it?
No, you want Sharia?
No, I said here. What about?
Let me see.
But
It's no English.
But,
Here?
I didn't get that word.
no,
Written.
yeah, because that word,
That's not the word you said to me earlier. That Qittana is different from this one.
yeah, but you see what it is. It was a person who's Arabic who I've been watching, and he's saying that it's actually a scribal error.
Is what? Arab.
It's a scribal error.
Yeah, I believe it could be.
Yeah.
It could be what you have. It's,
Yeah.
You know, don't take me wrong, but you know, some
Right.
people they try to find mistakes in the Quran. They put some word wrongly. This word is the error. Most
Okay.
likely, in my opinion, he is correct because
Oh.
because that's not Arabic word. I
Oh.
thought
Yeah.
I thought maybe I didn't know it, but it sounded to me, I was trying to say that.
Yeah.
I believe it is wrong spelling.
Yeah, what it is, apparently, it's supposed to be fasalna because the no, see that the long one should be separated. Yeah, apparently it should be.
I believe that word is wrong.
Right.
Let me. I will get it for you. What's the best?
I better be getting
What chapter?
38,
We're the same clothes that we eat.
38. So it's
Yeah, exactly,
Assad.
man. I need money.
Which?
Am I getting paid for this?
Assad.
Sorry.
SAAD.
Sorry.
Yeah, let me show you.
38. What?
That one.
What's? Yes. Sad.
Yeah.
Sad. That's a letter of S. in
Right.
English.
Mm.
It's a sad. It means, I think, something from Muhammad. Sad.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What's the verse?
16.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Uh, 16.
Yeah.
16. Why is it not coming? Why is it not coming? Internet very slow here. I don't know why.
No, it's because there's a lot of phones.
I don't know. Very weird. Have a good internet.
It depends who you
Huh?
who are you with.
Huh?
Which company?
What do you call them? Three.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes 3.
I didn't have problem with them, you know.
Nah.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe sort of. It's just feedback. Why is this? Something wrong with the. Let me put it off and on. Maybe something.
Yeah.
I will get it properly. Believe me.
Yeah.
Because definitely for sure the word is wrong. And there is some people that try to find mistakes in the Quran and put some word randomly, whatever.
Yeah, but what is this guy? He's an Arabic guy.
Huh?
It's an Arabic. What it is? See, I've got a channel, and he left a comment on my channel.
Me?
No, he did.
Oh,
This guy. So when I looked, and he was doing all these different explanations about different things relating to the Quran, and from the way he was talking, he sounded like he was actually a Muslim.
Okay.
Yeah, but what he's trying to do, I think he wants to be more truthful about what's in the Quran.
What he said? He said to you that the word is wrong.
Well, no, he did a whole program on it, and he showed 9 different places where he said the word was wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think this will come.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? Ah, yes. It will come this time.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are you getting anywhere?
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah. Well, I will. Yeah. هذا الشيء قال ربنا عجل لنا قطنا.
Yeah, 'cause, there, yeah.
It looks the same.
And so apparently it's in all Arabic Qurans has got that word.
Yeah, maybe we'll get let me see the تفسير. أيوة, yes.
Yeah.
Qittana, it means our what do you call it?
When they say our share,
No, not share. Yeah, it says like, but the meaning is not share.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, it means share. Yeah, نصيبنا عجل لنا قطنا. It means نصيبنا من العذاب. That means our whatever sins we committed, please God, give it to us in our life. Because in heaven, in hell, in the doomsday, will be worse.
Right.
Will be fire. But here they ask him, yes, في الدنيا. Here as well as
Oh, is that the tafsir?
yeah, huh?
Is that the tafsir?
What?
Is that the
That
explanation?
tafsir, yeah, yes.
Right, yeah.
I'm gonna translate it in English. I'm gonna put it to you.
Right.
Here says the full verse. عجل لنا من العذاب في الدنيا قبل يوم القيامة. What do you call it? Speeding. Give us our punishment in our life before the doomsday.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put it. See, I'm gonna put it. You will get it.
But here's the thing though.
Huh?
Notice that you as an Arabic, as a full Arabic speaker,
My
you say
mother tongue.
you say it's a mistake. But notice you're disagreeing with them though.
Okay, I will explain to you.
Yeah. All right.
For me, it sound is a new word. I didn't know the word still. But from the explanation, it means that Arabic is very rich language, even for mother speaker.
Yeah.
My mother tongue. I'm a native of Arabic.
Yeah.
By the way, better than Saudian, better than all these Gulf countries. By the way. I'm from Sudan.
Oh, Sudan. Right. Yeah.
We speak it fluently.
Yeah.
Even our dialect language more closer to classic language than Arabs, other Arabs.
But here's the interesting thing. You know about how Arabic, obviously, at first the letters didn't have the diacritics, the dots. And the lines.
They're saying that. Yeah.
Yeah. Did those come from the Sudan area or from up north?
We don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. But the important fact, it doesn't make the difference. It doesn't change the meaning.
Oh yeah, it's just.
It doesn't change.
It's just that So the writing's the same.
Yeah.
But it's just that
even the meaning same.
Oh yeah. But
I can read it without dots.
Yeah. But like you said, they say the dots are there for people who are learning Arabic. Because if you're learning Arabic, you need the dots, isn't it?
Yeah.
But because you already know it, you don't need them.
Okay, I'm gonna translate it.
But you do know that if you go to the wrong translator, they actually.
He might not give, but I will.
Yeah, some of them are rigged.
I will tell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because what you find is, there are some translators where if you go there and you don't put the whole sentence, they translate it differently.
It could make, it could make slightly different.
Right.
For someone who doesn't speak the language, it will confuse him. But as I understand the language, even if it's a little bit.
But here's the interesting. Remember, I showed you the word for our. You said our cat.
Okay. Huh?
Remember our.
Hasten for us our share of torment in our religion before the day of resurrection, and this was a mockery. I don't know why it says mockery. I don't know this.
But what it is?
The meaning, as I said, hastening the punishment for us, for example, committed the sin. Hastening for us here is easier. Better than in heaven, in hell. But a fire different from this fire.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Huh?
You being
you're recording. It's alright.
Yeah.
You're recording.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I don't mind.
But you being a fluent Arabic speaker, what you just read there, you'd say the Arabic slightly differently, wouldn't you?
Say again.
You say the Arabic slightly differently from what's in the Quran.
Slightly different.
Yeah, because remember
But you said something different.
No, I mean like the word our share, you wouldn't say Qittana, would you?
Huh?
For our share, you know, like our share of the say you had some bank robbers and someone came and they said they wanted our share of the loot.
Okay, yep.
They wouldn't say Qittana, would they?
All right. Arabic, as I said, there is many words.
Yeah.
It got about five meaning, and it could be 5 words. In one meaning, you can use 5, 7 meaning, and 7 words. You know, many words.
But all right, but in that example I gave, say someone said we wanted our share of the money. Yeah, but you wouldn't use Qittana in that, would you?
Yeah, as I said to you, because Arabic is a rich language. There is many words.
Yeah.
Myself, I'm a native speaker.
Yeah.
It's still some words. If I didn't go, I didn't know it. Now, today, I didn't know it. Yeah, I could. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also possible that they're covering up the mistake, though, isn't it?
No, there is no mistake. There's no mistake. There are some words.
Yeah.
Even English.
Yeah.
If you ask some words, I remember when I was in class, what do you call it, in English language learning, English language in 1990s, beginning of 90s, there is some words or some sentences, some English guys that don't know what's the meaning of it. There is. You agree with me or not? Yeah, there is. That's the same, exactly. Arabic is more rich meaning of it, you know? It's a very, very complicated language. It's not easy. Even most of Arabs, they don't understand. I ask many of them. That word Qittana, myself, I was very good in Arabic. I'm still good in Arabic, but I didn't know the meaning. I didn't know.
But you wouldn't think that it would mean more like our cat, though? Does it sound more like our cat?
I didn't say that.
No, but does it sound more like that?
That means not the sound. A sound or a spell as well.
Yeah.
A spell, like as you showed to me at the beginning.
Yeah, the hour.
But yours is different spelling, by the way.
Yeah, the letters.
There is a T, which is ta.
Right.
Yours, the beginning one.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah.
When you showed to me, I said this is our cat.
Yeah.
When I said it means our cat. Qittana. Different from this. This is Qittana. Qittana.
Oh, right.
Qittana in Arabic. I can put it now in I say the meaning in Arabic. What does it mean? Qittana. It means our you know, there is something as well.
Yeah.
There is many words. If you translate in English, it will confuse you as not native speaker.
Yeah. That's
Say,
not. Yeah.
example, some Christian, they saying Allah says to Muslim, kill the non-believers. Yeah.
Right.
There is some verse.
Yeah, I think well, there's a few verses like that.
Yeah. So you know, if you take in the half of the context, you take the whole of it, it will give different meaning. You must take the whole context. What is it? What was it about?
Yeah.
If someone attacking you as a Christian, if there's a Muslim guy attack you, you must defend yourself. I'm telling you. I will defend you.
No, we're ordered not to defend ourselves. We're ordered by our leader not to defend ourselves.
No, you allow them to kill you?
No,
you allow them to harm you?
Yeah, but
you must defend yourself.
No, but we have to follow
At least keep away.
Yeah, but we have to follow our leader, not what man says.
Yeah, but is that make sense? Do you stop if someone attacking you in the street? Do you stop? Do you allow him to hit you, slap you, hit your family?
Yeah, that's happened before.
Yeah, it happens, but did you keep quiet and let him to hit you 100 times?
Yeah, and he just went away.
That makes sense.
No, but that's why instinctively he did.
The police here. If you defend yourself, hello brother, how are you? If you defend yourself, and police have seen that this guy myself attack you, for example, police saw me, and you defend yourself, you hit me back. Are you going to be in jail?
No, but you see, the reason why we do that is because we believe our God protects us. That's the difference.
But, it doesn't make sense at all.
No,
you have kids?
Yeah?
You have kids?
No.
I have kids. If someone attacking my kids, I will wait. I will say, no, my leader told me to do not defend your kids. No, wait.
But here's the thing. In the Bible, there was King David was in a similar situation, and God actually said to him he would defend the family. Because
Defend who?
No, David's family, King David, his family.
His family.
Yeah, was kidnapped.
Okay.
And God said that they would not be harmed in any way. And then when he went and rescued them, they weren't harmed. So what it is, when our God says he will protect us, that's what he means. So we believe that what he says.
Yeah, but Jesus himself, you believe him crucified as being killed.
Yeah.
Himself, he couldn't protect himself.
No, he could.
Did he?
No, he actually said to...
But you believe he died?
No. He said to Pilate that he could have protected himself.
He could, but he couldn't. But he didn't.
Yeah, because he was ordered not to.
Ordered by whom?
His father.
By higher than him.
Yeah.
So higher by God.
Yeah.
Order him to do not protect himself.
Yeah.
Allow this guy. It doesn't make sense.
No.
There's a God allow someone to your life yourself is very valuable.
Yeah.
Am I right or wrong? It's value.
Yeah, but
value. They allow someone to cut your finger or harm you. That's you punishing or you harming your God gift. Your gift. All your systems. Or yourself. It is gift.
But you have to remember.
Hello brother, how are you?
Yeah. You have to remember that.
It doesn't make sense.
That Abraham ordered. God ordered Abraham to sacrifice his son.
What? Sorry, second.
God ordered Abraham to sacrifice his son.
But he didn't. Yeah, he didn't.
Well, but he was going to.
He's going to, but the reason because God, if he allow him, it will be like a law for us to sacrifice his son all the time.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that he was going to do it.
But that's a test.
Yeah.
God he make that incident. It's a test for him, as for us as well. Any suffering, any pain you face is a test.
But
he didn't do it.
Yeah, no. But here's the thing. In the New Testament, the Apostle Paul explains it by saying that Abraham, by faith, was going to kill him because he knew that God could raise him from the dead.
Sorry, second. By faith.
The reason why he had confidence in carrying out the order is because he knew God had the power to raise him, the son, from the dead.
Oh no, he didn't know. At that time, he didn't know.
No. But
he was just obeying to God by His order.
Yeah, but
it doesn't mean God he just laugh with joke with me and he gonna give me a lamb.
No. But
no, the meaning he obeyed to God.
Yeah, but
being obedient to God, to His order, he followed it to the last second. He put his son going to slaughter him, but he stopped him and he gave him the lamb.
Yeah, but you see, God had promised that his seed would be numerous. God promised Abraham that his descendants would be numerous, his descendants.
Okay.
But then he also told him to kill the son. So logically, that means even if he killed him, God would have to do something to make him have descendants.
Okay.
So that's where Paul would get the logic from, that Abraham knew that even if he killed him, God would then have to raise him from the dead, isn't it? In order to keep his promise.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the confidence. So it's a similar thing with us.
Okay.
That even if we get killed, we're promised that we're going to be raised from the dead. So that promise is more important to us than disobeying what God says.
Okay, yes. That's the whole incident about it.
Yeah.
Is to have a strong faith to God.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
To follow His orders.
Yeah, more than what we think.
Yeah, of course. We must. As long as God is said to do it, we do it.
Yes.
Now, every Eid, like, what do you call it? We slaughter animals, lamb, on a certain occasion.
Oh, you're talking. Oh,
the Eid of Muslims.
Eid,
like a ceremony.
We're at the Hajj.
Just before the Hajj.
Right.
Sorry, after the Hajj.
After.
The next day after Hajj finish.
Right.
Most people, we slaughter back home, wherever here even.
Yeah.
We slaughter sheep
Yeah.
or lamb, whatever. That's a kind of sacrifice.
Yeah.
For that story.
Yeah.
Of Abraham.
Yeah. Oh. All right, well, anyway, I didn't want to keep you, but I know you said you had to go.
Huh?
Remember you said you had to go?
Yeah, I have to go now.
Yeah. All right.
If you want any explanation to know more about Islam, you're welcome, believe me.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, but just exchanging ideas.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to change you.
Yeah.
How does that take you?
I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. God bless America. They don't have to, they like to. No, I'm not even American and I say God bless So we're not talking about religion. We are not talking about God bless God, my dear friends, I started by saying, God tried so hard to get the Jews that never wanted to stop. He was too full of himself. But you and me, we have the benefit. We have the same thing. So God is trying to get your attention. God is trying to get my attention. And if the real if we neglect all religious service, God is trying to get your attention. Will you act on nobody's telling you nothing. Won't you make your friend act as spiritually, or will you act as Jonah did? God so loved the world, He gave us Jesus. And He says, today, if you hear my voice, if you hear the voice of God, my dear friend, do not procrastinate. Do not procrastinate. A lot is at stake. So, my dear friends, choose life.
Your Majesty,
Life.
I won't have one second.
God is He says, come all of you who are heavy laden. Come, He says, all of you who are burdened, and I will give you rest. Give rest that Jesus gives. And not extend my dear friends.
Got to start from a low theory that Catholics remain Protestants in addition is one of the great strengths of the movement especially if they have a good leader. Lots of Catholic parishes don't have the flexibility, they have rigidity. And there's some goodness to rigidity. I'm not saying it's all bad. The best swords bend. Swords that don't bend break. But the parish life to be moldable, to change, to suit the challenges that are being faced. How distinguished is the second and how old the Christian? Very good. When you come back, forget about it.
Virtue bread, that is pennies. Don't worry, according to the Quran. Well, read your Quran. Is it not a lie? The Muslims claim that Muhammad has a daughter called Fatima. That's the daughter of Khadija from a previous marriage.
Hey,
nowadays in the world today, there are millions of people who die every year. Why? Because they drink different forms of alcohol and they get a lot of diseases and they die.
And it leads to other stuff like violence and in relation to,
Yeah, and also because marital... Christianity Christianity did not stop, did not start.
What should I do? That will be given
Revelation introduces the land who is slain.
If you are a son of God, Christians are so brainwashed, they have no brain. You have your Bible, you read Bible, you don't even have a child. Come and show me in the Bible. You can show me. He said success. It's success. The Europeans follow it. Okay, I'll show you already. I'll show you. And that one left with the blood alone. So, Jesus
Study the competition. Understand the culture. And to open up the friendship. I just saw the brand. I left that franchise.
cannot attempt me. Cannot force me to make this stone bread. You cannot make me to throw myself from the... Jesus is rubbish! Jesus is worth of... That's why Jesus said to Satan, get me behind me, Satan! Get me behind me, Satan! Get me behind me, Satan!
Okay, brother. Anything more?
Huh?
You like something more?
What, do you want another verse?
Okay, first of all, I'd like to go back to what we were talking about.
Right.
The Arabic, as I said, is it's not easy language. There is many words. Some people they don't know it. Myself, as I said, I know Arabic very well, but the word first time to know it today, what the meaning of it. And there is many in the Quran. That it doesn't make Quran. What do you call it? It doesn't make Quran. It doesn't judge the Quran by it is wrong or there is a defect in the Quran or anything. Just the meaning, because that's the higher level of Arabic, of the language.
Yeah.
High level of the language. That's why we have some people to explain it.
What?
To explain it.
So do you believe that there aren't any scribal errors in the Quran? Is that what you believe?
No, there is no errors at all.
But why do you believe that?
Thank you. There is many people that are specialists in the language.
Yeah.
They are not Muslim. They try to find, if you want to exchange our numbers, send it for you. They are English, European. They try to find mistakes in the Quran when they couldn't find anything, even something higher level of the way they come, what they're coming for. What they're coming for, they found the meaning of it. The science proved it today is what the Quran said in 1400 years ago. The science proved it today. Many things. I will take your number if you don't mind. As a friend, I'm not young to bother you, but I would like to send it to you to have idea. Breast, I know, there is a breast, many breasts. Like I say, they're not young, our age, They were breast in America, I think, some of them.
Right.
They converted Islam when they didn't find any mistakes. They found in the Bible many modifications, many things it doesn't make sense. That's why they converted to Islam. Many. You will never ever find Christian, Muslim converted, change his religion.
Right, but have you ever heard of the Sana manuscripts?
What that?
Sana manuscripts, have you heard of it?
Sana, no.
No, it's,
Hello, how are you? Sana manuscript.
yeah.
Sana or Sunni?
No, Sana, S-A-N-N-A.
Sana'a is in Yemen.
Yeah.
City in Yemen.
Yeah.
Sana'a. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of that? There's a manuscript in the, I think it's in a museum. I think it's in a museum in that town, the city. And it's an ancient manuscript of the Quran. Yeah. But have you ever? Do you know that you can get the actual pictures of it online?
Picture?
Yeah, of the manuscript. You can get pictures of it. Shows you the Arabic text in it.
Okay.
But apparently, some American scholars have looked it up. They've actually got the pictures, and they've read the Arabic on the pictures, and they found differences between the current Quran.
You show it to me. You can check it.
All right. Well,
anything I'm gonna examine it on the correct. As I said, there is many people that put different verses. Hello, brother. How are you?
yeah.
Many verses they try to put. Islam is Quran is errors in the Quran as the Bible. So we have only one Quran, one verse, only one description. There is no different meaning.
Right.
Yeah.
But have you
Welsh?
Yeah.
I tried to talk about Welsh.
Yeah.
Last week I had a conversation with that lady, the one that said that has been stabbed.
Yeah, you had to. Yeah.
First of all, thank you remind me to talk. That's why I came back to you.
Right.
I knew it's something. I was talking to her in something, but someone corrected me something. I didn't know it. I thought Welsh is this type of reading. Welsh, and the other is it doesn't mean put it in all, like say example, azab, torture. Some people say azabu. You know, just something happened, I don't know, by people that time, they have some different. The word, she mentioned me some verses. When I checked it, I found it there is no any meaning, no any difference.
Oh yeah.
You're talking about Warsh.
There won't be a difference of meaning.
The Warsh, Warsh and they thought
You believe that the Quran, we have
different meaning.
My friend, you believe the Quran is made up of so many differences. You have that, do you hold that opinion?
Yeah, because I've seen it with my eyes.
Where have you seen it? Have you seen it?
I've seen it in here.
You know what the funny thing is? The people, the Christian people, they go in something very deep even to so many Muslims. It's not easy to know what you're talking about. Say example, worse about that happened to me last week.
Yeah.
Something slightly I didn't get it properly.
Right.
Someone corrected me. But the same my idea, but slightly I thought just only recitation is different.
Oh no.
Say like a song. It was a mistake. I thought only recitation, the way they read it. I thought that's, but someone corrected me. No, there is some slightly different, but it doesn't mean any different of the meaning.
Look, let me ask you this question: did the Muslims ever say there was only ever one recitation?
This is
Yeah.
No, this is Warsh.
That's what I thought.
It's Warsh.
Warsh and Hafs, just different recitation.
No, most of it's the same.
And why do you know about Warsh and Harris? Do you know the meaning of Warsh and Harris?
They're names of scholars.
Kira, okay.
Yeah, that's the name of
About
the.
how to recite the recitation.
No. The majority of the text is the same between each one.
Exactly, that's what we say. So the recitation sometimes.
Yeah. It's
No.
not,
No, but here's the problem. You see, there are some Muslim even scholars, and even the what's it called? People, they have that little Quran, the red one, from Sahih International. Lots of people have it. It's a little Quran about that big, and it's
that's
red.
nice.
Yes, it's the English one.
Muslim and Bukhari, hadith.
No.
Is it Quran or
No. What I mean is inside.
Uncle, it's not important. Let's talk about the concept of God. Why you believe Christianity and all this kind of thing. And Islam. Let's compare the concept of God in both Islamic belief and Christian belief. Then we come to understand. This is more important because this is where our salvation lies, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not about this kind of thing. Maybe somebody should just tell
Yeah,
me.
look. What I suggest you watch this video from Yahya Qadi, responding to Jay Smith and David Wood on the holes in the narrative.
Yeah, listen to this.
He's going to quote the scholar you talked about. What's his name? Supposed scholar.
Brubaker.
Right. And he shows you the idiocy that this guy and understanding has of Quranic manuscripts, where he reads notes in the margin and conflates it with him being part of the Quran. It's, there's a difference. He puts the fella to shame. I'm not going to say anything.
Go and pick some Quran, even our
Library, Yahya Qadi's channel. You go to the playlist, Library Chats, number 10, responding to Jay Smith and David Wood on the holes in the narrative. For me, I would rather let Yahya Qadi explain Yahya Qadi.
No, I think I watched that one because it's 10 months ago, so it's a while.
Have you watched that? When he came out to talk about what he was.
So this clarifies his standing, and number 2, he refutes Brubaker, whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah, Brubaker.
Why don't you make the ordinary people more interested?
I was thinking, would you like to change the phone number? Like send you good videos.
Well, no, I've got some others after watching.
Okay, I have to go.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
If you like to give me number, I don't mind.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Uncle, you are Christian. You are Christian.
Yeah.
So you believe Jesus is God.
No, Son of God.
Huh?
Son of God.
So when you say Son of God, what do you mean?
No, that he's that God had a.
Biologically, what kind of son?
Yeah, but why would you mean biological?
Because we know that God cannot have it. The way you say somebody has son, because the way son means to have to be God, somebody.
Yeah, that's on earth. So you're saying that it's not possible for God to have a son?
Yes.
Well, who says that?
Because God.
Allah said about he doesn't need a. Why would he have to have a son who doesn't have a consort?
Yeah, because if you have to have a biological son, you will need a consort. You need
What's the problem there is that so Allah, he's talking like a man.
No, he's talking because he's conveying our human language to us. Because when you say God begat a son, when you say God has a son, we will take it to mean like that because we are human.
Yes, so what
you understand?
Yes.
So God is talking to us as human to understand that He's beyond above that.
No, but see, there's a problem. So you've got man on earth, and you've got like a king, and he has a son, isn't he? No, a king on the earth can have a son. And,
kid,
the son rules after him.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
all right. So where did that concept come from?
The concept of that.
Yeah.
Among us, among us humans.
Right.
Yeah. But
So
God, you can.
Yeah, but who put that inspiration into the humans?
Who put that inspiration to humans?
Yeah.
What do you mean by who put that inspiration
It's an
to?
easy question. There's someone. Did we just?
That is our idea. Some people now don't accept it. Like if you go to every society, every generation, different type of people, different dynasties. Maybe when somebody is ruling and he's a king and they give birth, the child will grow up. This kind of concept is human idea. That's how we think about doing things, because it's like dictator. But some people are not even accepting it now. They turn to democracy and all that.
Yeah.
But even my own, where I come from in Ghana, my tribe, we still have chiefs, kings. When the chief give birth and die, the son will take over and all this kind of stuff.
All right,
But
so-
God is not like that.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do it the easy way then.
Okay.
Know the fact that we can talk.
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
Because God will make us to talk.
So it's from God.
Inspiration from God, yeah.
All right. So the fact that we're wearing clothes, where does that come from?
Wearing clothes.
Yeah.
Of course, God, everything we do.
Yeah. So what I was going to explain, in the Bible it says that God actually killed the animal and used the skin to make clothes for Adam and Eve. So the idea of wearing
I believe that. But if you tell me that all this knowledge that we have, God instilled it in us,
inspired.
But certain knowledge you use for good, not to use it for bad, to think good. And he sent prophets to us to guide us. You understand? We all believe that. So maybe we may use our intelligence to go wrong, and God will send prophets to come and tell us, no, follow this way. This is the correct way.
Yeah.
You understand? So, and if you look from all the prophets that God sent before, God never talk about all this. Believe that you to have a son or to do this kind of thing. God never said he has a son.
No. The son is mentioned in the Old Testament.
Where? No, absolutely not. You know
I
that.
can show you. You got a Bible?
No, I don't have.
All right. I'll read.
In terms of development, we want the Chinese government.
I know that the Bible is complicated.
Let me remind you.
I know every part of it. There is evidence. So maybe people put it in there. People put that kind of idea into the
but
scripture.
why would they put it in?
Because they want to mislead people.
To mislead
Just like
people
about God having son, to create a religion like God, like this idea that Christian idea. I believe this is man-made. This idea of Jesus dying for our sin and all this. It's a man-made idea. It's not God.
Do you think? All right. So how about this? Do you think this is man-made?
Yeah.
That someone comes along to you
Yeah.
and tells you that you have to go around a cube and run between two mountains. Does that make sense?
Somebody come
and tells you to go around a cube and run between two mountains. Does that make any sense?
For what reason?
No, I'm asking
without
you.
telling you a reason. Without telling you a reason, he just says you should go around the cube.
Yeah. If he comes and says...
If somebody come and tell me to run around the mountain, I will tell why do you want me to do that?
Right. And he said to you what? His God said so.
No, because I don't think God says so without a reason. Everything God is going to tell you, He will tell you the reason.
All right. So then, do you know the reason why Muslims do it?
Which one?
Why do Muslims go around a cube and go between two mountains?
If you don't know the reason,
yeah, what is it?
When we perform the Hajj, going around the mountain, it was a tradition of Abraham. When not even Abraham, his wife Hagar. When Hagar, God asked Abraham to send his son, and his wife and Hagar to a barren land. So
what happened was that
Yeah, no, she had to look for water.
for
She
water.
ran between
So we are
the mountain.
yeah, of course. So this inspiration, we are commemorating it. We are commemorating it. God to just give preference to that particular occasion.
His
So we
argument
know
is,
that.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does, because there was a reason. Because there was a reason.
Does the original reason make sense for you to copy it?
Yeah, because we are that is a tradition we are following. We are following. Even there are certain things Jesus do which Muslims did, doing Moses, so many things.
Running between mountains.
No, not only. Listen, I'm not talking about running. I told you the reason. I told you the reason why we are doing it. We are commemorating that particular idea. So right, there is a reason behind it.
All right. So do you know of anything that Jesus or the apostles did that didn't make sense? Give me an example.
Whatever Jesus did, and it was really true.
No.
It was really true.
No, give me something that didn't make sense that they did.
Jesus?
Yeah, or the apostles.
The apostles?
Yeah.
The apostles, like Paul and all those, they come to concoct an idea that God has a son. It doesn't make sense. God has to have a son.
Humans have sons, so that it doesn't.
No, God, I'm talking. God can never have a son, so it doesn't make sense. We started with that, and I told you why God can never.
But our inspiration comes from God. We wear clothes because of God.
And I told you that
we speak because of
we are
God.
talking about we human, not God, as something that attribute to God. So not everything that God told us that, and I already told you, God told us that even from the old prophets of time, before Jesus was emerged in the scene, he never uttered that word that he has a son, you know.
Yeah, but here's the thing, which makes more sense?
Yeah.
Him having a son like humans do, or going around the cube, which one makes more sense?
God having a son.
Yeah.
Or running around the cube. I'm telling you, running around the cube makes sense. Trust me.
Aren't we all the sons of God?
I'm telling you. Let me tell you why. Because we human beings are doing it, not God. If you tell me God come down to running around the cube, then I'll tell you it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but if you run around a tree, does that make sense?
Of who? God.
And if you run around a tree?
God.
No, if someone told you to run around a tree, would that make sense?
Well, without a reason. If somebody, I already told you, if somebody is going to ask me to do that, I'll ask him for a reason. And I'll know. And I told you the reason why Muslims do that kind of activity.
Yeah, because you said that Abraham did it.
Not Abraham, his wife, Hagar.
No, that's between the two mountains. Apparently Abraham went around the cube. That's
because they were all commemorating the cube. You're talking about the Qibla.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Abraham and Ismail, when they built the Kaaba,
and they went around
inspiration, they were going around praying to Allah and what word should I use? Recitation, praises of God, and going around. That's what we are doing.
Yeah, but this is the thing though, is that God, we have sons here on earth.
Yeah.
So if we hear that, we hear that God has a son, so
this is part of that's God worship. That particular is a sacred place. It's a holy place to worship God. Yeah, so that's why Muslims do that. So we are praising God in the presence of God.
Yeah, but the point is we're trying to work out, does God make you do things which doesn't make sense?
It makes sense.
So I'm saying
it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm saying
we are worshiping God. Let me use the biblical. You believe all the prophets of the Old Testament. They all pray towards the wall, the temple. They all come on, all the prophets. Moses, even the Jews are still doing
Daniel
it.
is the only one who says who did that.
No, come on. All the
I know the Bible. Well, show me in the verse then, if that's what you're saying.
No, I don't know it in my head. But are you saying that all the prophets didn't do that?
No, Daniel is the only one.
Did Abraham go around the Kaaba?
Yes. That's why we are doing it.
When did he go around the
Kaaba?
Kaaba?
It's all over in the Quran.
It's from Book of Joshua.
No, Abraham go around the Kaaba with Ismail, and they were doing it. That's the tradition, and they were that particular occasion. That's why they were praising God. That's what we are doing. This inspiration comes from there.
Yeah, but the point is,
and we have an ahadith. Let me finish it. We have an ahadith whereby the Prophet said, "You see that Kaaba? It is directly in between the seven heavens. Every heaven there is that kind of type of building in every heaven where the angels are also going around in circle praising God. So that we know that this is how God wants us to worship Him. Right. That's why we are doing it.
Okay, so do you know? See, but the point I'm trying to make is that to me it doesn't make sense. But you're saying God having a son doesn't make sense. So
I can't even believe that you are comparing the two, because we are talking about human beings praising and worshiping God by going around proclaiming His name, worshiping and praising Him. And now you are telling me that God, who created everything, as I told you, will be God a son. It doesn't make sense.
We have sons, so that's why it makes
we are not gods.
But no, but this is
we are not gods, Uncle.
Yeah, but this is the point. We have sons on earth. So God having a son to me makes sense. But
it doesn't.
What doesn't make sense?
Why will God need? Listen, don't we human beings doing anything is different. So you can't compare our level with God. You want to say that because God inspired, we got certain inspiration from God. So therefore, whatever we are doing, God inspired us to do that. And I told you
I'll be back.
So if we are gonna go astray, that's why God always sends prophets to come and put us at the right path.
Yeah, but what I'm still considering.
So if we use our logic or our mind to go wrong, God will always, and we believe the Quran is the last guidance that to put man in the right path. You know, that's what we believe.
Right, but going back to what I said before.
Yeah.
So you can't. Can you think of anything?
Yeah.
That Jesus or the apostles did, which doesn't make any sense?
I believe when Jesus, Muslims, we believe that Jesus was a right man. All what he did, if it was.
No, we're talking Bible.
The Bible, there are so many. I don't know.
Give me an example. Though.
Example. I already give you an example about the Bible talking about God having a son.
Right.
It doesn't make sense. Whoever formulated that idea is
no. But you see, because kings on earth have sons.
Because they are human beings. Uncle, kings are human like you and I.
And where did those humans come from?
Humans, God created us.
Yes, so that's
God
the point.
created us. So God creates you. That's why I said that God, we are all creation of God, Uncle. Yeah. So God Himself doesn't need a son. Why will He? We need children. God created us that way too. Maybe you need a son when you grow old. He will help you out, or to continue your lineage or all. God is not like that. God, everything belongs to Him. Right, God created all. We are all creation of God.
All right. So let me give you an example then. So in the Bible, God made Adam, and then Adam sinned, and the earth fell. So if God wants to save the earth, He can't use a fallen people, so He's got to use someone else, isn't it?
That idea it doesn't make sense. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Because I don't believe that Adam fallen, and so we all inherit this kind of sins.
No. I'm talking about position. The fact we're here on earth.
Yeah. So are you saying that human beings originally were not created to be on earth? Are you saying that God did not create us to be on earth?
No, not to be the crux of earth like it is now.
You see, you are conflating a lot of things, Uncle. No. The question I asked you just said that the reason why we are on earth because of that.
No, but
isn't that what you said? And I asked you a question. You said the reason why we are on earth is because Adam sinned.
Yeah, because you're just taking the one word.
Okay. Let make your position clear for me. So
the fact we're in this fallen position on earth.
We are
in a fallen position.
Fallen position, okay.
Yeah. It's because of what Adam did.
Okay.
Yeah. So now, if God wants to restore everything back to normal, He can't use a fallen people, can he? He's got to use someone else to actually bring them back.
So I know where you are going, because I already know that Jesus came to die for us, so that to save us by bringing us back, because human beings cannot do it by themselves.
Right.
But all this doesn't make sense to me. Let me tell you why.
If God can't use any of the fallen people, who's he supposed to use?
First of all, why will God create us? Did God create human beings perfect? I want to know that.
Yeah, we're perfect.
God created us perfect?
Yeah.
The first human, Adam, was created perfect?
Yeah.
You mean God created Adam perfect?
Yes.
And still rebel against God? Come on, Uncle, you are insulting God. You are indirectly insulting God.
You're insulting.
No, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why Uncle has said that.
Okay,
if God created Adam perfect, there was no way he would have go again. It means you are just saying that God creation there is deficiency.
No. So,
that's what it means. Because perfection, when we say perfect, something not to go wrong. When I say I create this perfect, it will never go wrong. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and that's basically a robot, isn't it?
Eh?
That's a robot.
No.
Yes.
Listen.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has to be a robot.
Yeah. Listen. Yeah. Exactly. Like the Islamic theology, we believe the angels are created perfect, not to disobey God. Whatever there's, I'm talking. I know you don't believe this. I'm talking about Islamic theology. So the angels, they can never. Whatever God said they do. Human beings were not created like that. Okay. So we give us a free choice to make choices. And so we can never be perfect. So to say that God created Adam perfect, you are indirectly insulting God. Because if Adam was created perfect, there is no way he will go against God.
No, it's because you don't understand.
Okay,
so
let me understand, Uncle.
If God created someone, and they didn't have full free will, would they be perfect?
And they didn't have
full free will.
They will never be perfect. If you, if God give you free will, it means you are not perfect. Okay. You are not perfect because
has God got free will?
I
was about to say.
Has God got free will?
God, why will you attribute that to God? God has a will. Yeah, God has a will. He's perfect.
Free.
Perfect.
If you want to be notified when I release any videos, then just click on subscribe and then click on the bell and select all, and so then you'll receive all of the notifications for when I release any videos. Israelites will return to take down